Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be playing a game called Rocket Fist, made by Rocket Dodgeball. The game itself isn't coming out until May 12th, but my friend Suddenly Jester hooked me up with a Steam key from the developer to showcase and kind of beta test the game. So, if you're wondering why I'm not tryharding Mindman today, it's all his fault. Click the thing to just go to his channel and blame him. Blame him for everything. You know you want to. Anyway, with that information all the way, let me tell you about Rocket Fist. Rocket Fist is a 2D platformer game. It actually kinda reminds me of the older Zelda games, in the sense that you don't just button mash, and there actually are some instances where you have to use strategy and like the levels terrains to kinda think your way out of the situation. Particularly in the later half of the game where they include enemies with shields. That actually I really do like the inclusion of, because it forces you to not just spam the Rocket Fist over and over again. You actually have to take angles and like go behind them and all that stuff, so it's great. The final boss is also done very, very well in my opinion. It reminds me of like a Mario boss, and it's just done really well. I like it. The controls are pretty simple. You use either WASD or the mouse to move your character around, and you have again either the mouse or spacebar to use your attack. Now, you have two types of attacks. You have an unarmed dash attack, which stuns enemies and can be used to travel a bit faster. No cooldown on it, by the way, so that's nice. And of course, you have the game's signature Rocket Fist attack. When you pick up a Rocket Fist, you launch it forwards to kill enemies. That's the only way to kill them. The cool thing about it is that it can not only bounce off walls, but it can actually go through multiple enemies. So yes, it is possible to kill all the enemies on the map in one shot. It's pretty cool. Sadly, there's no real reward for doing this, but it's just fun to do, you know? Another feature I really liked about this game is that you only have one health point. So no matter how good you're doing, even if you're hit once, it's all over for you. And yes, this does mean if you kill the boss and its dying attack hits you, you're done. Yeah. Are you serious right now? The graphics are actually really nice for this style of game, and there are actually a surprisingly nice amount of character designs that you can use. All of them that I've seen are available at the start of the game, and this might change when the game is actually published, but from what I've seen, they're all available from the very start, so that's amazing actually. I love that kind of thing. The background music is also really good. Like, the tones fit all the levels, and I do notice that they gradually change a bit from level to level. And the boss themes are also done really nicely. Like, the first time I heard the boss theme, it was just executed really well. Now, they do keep the same boss theme for all the bosses, so it does lose its edge after the first 2 or 3 times, but, you know, it's still a good theme. Well, that's pretty much it. I know this was a bit of a different video, but I thought it'd be a fun thing to do. And I had a lot of fun with the game as well as the editing for this, so I really do hope you enjoy it. The only real aspect I didn't really touch here was the multiplayer, and because that won't be out until the game is out, so yeah. I do have some vague ideas of what it will be like, and it does seem like a fun concept, I'll give it that. If there's a co-op level against the bosses, that sounds actually really good, and 1v1s also sound like a really nice idea. And if there's a team versus team mode, you know, that sounds great, you know? Everything sounds great, good concepts. There's also a level maker, so the idea of building your own levels for other people to try sounds really nice, you know? Anyway, that's pretty much all there is to say. Once again, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will have the link to the game down below. It is on the Steam store, which is actually really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you people later.